Malaysia one nicer. Honestly, first week when I come here, I'm not used to it lah. If I go to a Japan trip, my saving will wipe off. Damn, zero. So I have 3 final round interview. After they send me the offer letter, I sit down and think, okay, I really need to go Singapore already. What I need to prepare? Then I do the math. I'm like, oh my god, it's a lot of money. Hi, my name is Jin Lin. So I'm 26 this year. I'm from Malaysia. I'm working as a business development in media industry. Close to 3 years experience working in KL. This year, February, I decided to move to Singapore to work. Yeah. That's a very good question. When I see my bank account, GG. For almost 2 years that I'm working, I couldn't really save up more than 5,000. It's not because I am the person who spend crazily. The living expenses and the cost of living in KL makes me like really hard to save up a lot. Yeah. Because I wasn't very rich, my family is like just normally. My mom is a housewife and my dad is a excavator driver. He's the only one who earning money. Then he raised 4 of us. During my childhood, we didn't really travel a lot because not enough money to travel. When I started to work, then I'm thinking, okay, I have adult money already. I should treat my parents to go overseas to have like family trip and whatnot. But my dad passed away pretty early. After that, I also like I should treat my mom better, earn more money, bring her go to explore. But think about it, with that kind of salary, how often I can bring my mom to travel? Your parents also cannot wait until you're successful, then only you bring. It's a bit too late already and they don't have the energy to travel around the world. So that really triggered me, should I try to go Singapore to work? So when I finally decided to move to Singapore, that's where the most, I would say, stressful period. You need to do job searching. At that point of time, I threw close to 100 resumes. I got 4 interviews. Out of these 4, only 3 of them I made through the final round of the interview. Yeah. So when I first got my job offer, I thought I'm all done, all good. But after that, I realized there's actually a lot of small little things I need to pay attention to. Like for example, paying for rent, food, transportation, and getting a local SIM card. Also having some upfront cash with me before my first paycheck. Now that I'm already working in Singapore for like a few months, Revolut really helps me with a lot of money stuff. So for example, spending in Singapore or traveling overseas and also sending money home. When I go back to Malaysia or travel, I can spend with physical or virtual Revolut card. It automatically converts the payment across 150 currency, including Malaysian ringgit. I can also use Revolut to send money home. I top up in SGD, and Revolut handles the currency conversion when I spend overseas. I even customize my own Revolut card because since I'm gonna use it often, it better look good. So if you're already here and you are still figuring out the money part, we have got you covered. For the first 200 sign up with our link in description and also QR code over here, you will get $50 after you spend once. If you want to learn more, you can check out the details in the description or scan the QR code below. I'll disclose a little bit on my previous salary. It's around 4K-ish, usually 500 for my parents. Insurance is around 336. Internet bill is around 90. Then transportation is 50 because I got the My Transit or My something. I can't remember already, damn. My rental is 600. And then I need to spend on my food, usually the rough figure, 500 to 800 ringgit a month. I usually spend 1 meal lunch outside and then dinner I cook myself. Entertainment is roughly 100-ish. Depends on where I go lah. If I shopping more or what, it will burst more than 150 ringgit. At the end of the month, how much I would save is around 1,000 to 1,500. By end of the year, I only have 12,000. If I go to a Japan trip, my saving will wipe off. Damn, zero. So I make an Excel sheet for me to easily check which are the company that I've applied. In between this period of time, from end of September to November, is really stressful because every day you will just check your email or inbox. Oh, is there any interview coming up, but most of the time when you check the email, it's like, so sorry, we won't proceed with your application. Then you got very sad lah, but you still have to keep it up, like just try until you get it. At the end, I got 4 interviews. I only make it to 3 interviews for final round. Usually, the last round of interview, you need to go down to the company, have a face-to-face chat with the recruiter. So most of the time, people don't tell you that interview trip also costs you a lot. I did 3 interviews. So for flight ticket, it's from KL to Singapore. It's roughly 350 to 400, depends on the flight. This is just based on my experience. And then you also need to think about accommodation. I was lucky because I have friends here, so I stay with my friend. If you don't want to spend money on accommodation, you have to do like a day trip. Come here in the morning, after interview, then fly back to KL. If talk about food, I will give myself budget like $30 a day. Oh, also, I didn't mention about the transportation from your home to airport and from airport back to your house, roughly around 100 to 150. So the rough calculation is around 500 to 550 ringgit one round of interview. I have 3 times, so times 3 is around 1.5K. Just for a chance, you haven't really get the job yet. Where are we today? We are at hawker center. This is how usually I go lunch with my colleague over there. Usually I eat chicken rice, 猪杂汤. This one I might come, $6. Okay. Usually I will spend 5 to 6 or at most like $7. My lunch in KL cost me around 25 to 30 ringgit. Hello. 一个猪杂汤这里吃小的 total damage $6.8. Malaysia one nicer. Oh my god! Honestly, first week when I come here, I feel like, wow, damn, the food here. I don't know, I feel like here not that salty. Malaysia more salty, 重口味. I'm not used to it lah. To be honest. Here, okay, maybe healthy. In Singapore, I earn around 4 to 5K. That's the range. I spend on my rent, 1,000. My insurance is around $100. Phone bill is around $10 a month. Food, 2 to 300. Depends. If I go gathering with my friends, then obviously it will cost more. Transportation is around 100 to 120. Oh yeah, also I need to send my money to my mom. 500. If I deduct all the expenses, I left with 2,000 plus. Now that I have a lot more room to save, so I can explore other sports. For example, I go for PYTCH, I go for spin class. I think my quality of life also improve slightly better because I do have the options to choose for other things that I like to pursue. In terms of allowance to my mom, she got a high increment because back then I give her 500 ringgit, now it's like $500. 3x first month. I think it's the rental though. It's like, oh my god, you need to fork out so much. It's really damn expensive to stay in Singapore, I would say. Now I understand why people wanted to travel back and forth from JB. I came to Singapore in 2020. That time I rent like a share bed. So it's like 2 people in one room. I only rent 1 bed. It's around $375 that time. Then you share with another stranger. Now, the price, I give myself the budget is around 1,000 to spend on the rental. But not just pay for 1 month, you need to think about the deposit. Usually it's like 2 months. So the first big chunk of money that you have to fork out is for the rental deposit pay. It's around 3,000. Before the first paycheck come in, an estimation of the upfront cost that you need to prepare for yourself to move to Singapore, roughly around 4,000 Sing dollar. It's around 10 to 15K, I would say. So that is the cost that most people didn't really think about it. If based on my previous work experience and the saving, I need to save up a year in order to come to Singapore to work. So in short, if you have already been thinking about the career move just do it, bro. Just do it. Plan it properly with your finance and also get a job first, then you'll be alright. Last but not least, don't forget to check out the link in description for the Revolut card so you can get $50. Terms and conditions apply.